name's Tyrone.
I'm Uniqua.
I'm Tasha.
My name's Austin.
And we're
Your backyard friends, the backyard again. Your backyard friends, the backyard.
We on.
I don't even know what the fucking title gonna be, dog.
Oh man,
He making s'mores.
it's my first time.
I can dig
Alright,
that.
what's up, y'all, man?
Yes, sir. See, this fresh. It's a start. You know, we just working out the kinks.
Yeah, man. So we are he sung it as a joke, but I actually like the shit, TheBackyardigansPodcast, because we literally in the backyard
In the
making
backyard.
this podcast.
For sure. All right, you doing? Pull it out. Now flip it upside down, like this. Yeah, there you go. And rotate, rotate, rotate. Now blow it out. There you go. Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
I don't even like chocolate like that. That shit good though.
Talk to me. All right.
This is our first episode of this podcast.
Warming up, you know, getting loose.
Man, I haven't filmed and talked to a camera in it's been a minute, a couple months. This nigga, he's brand new to this shit, so he got some
Big
learning
new.
to do.
Big new. I stream a little bit.
A nigga, he the one that wanted to do this. I was on board. So we gonna get into the first topic after I finish this fucking s'more cookies.
We had a good topic. I got entitled kids, entitled people. Those two things are running wild in this society today, for sure.
That's a fact.
For sure.
Especially entitled kids. We was talking to mama earlier about how she see kids and stuff in the stores.
Running wild.
Mm-hmm.
Opening things, running around with this stuff that they ain't purchasing,
Mm-hmm.
destroying the product,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no consequence with the parent at all. Just
None.
gentle parenting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that shit, when we was younger, that's pretty much what we was talking about. When we was younger, if we went to a store and we misbehaved or something, we can be on the spot, or especially when we got home.
Oh, when we got home, it's a wrap.
Come on. Come on.
There was no ifs, ands, and buts for sure.
Y'all really got it easy. What's it? Gin something. It ain't Z. Is it Z?
I don't know none of that, hey, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh,
I don't
look it
even.
up.
I try not to keep up with those.
Hey
those-
Siri.
But yeah, these kids out here don't have no consequences at all. We had consequences, and they was real. If you hit your kid now, boy, it's abuse, and the police is getting involved, courts is getting involved.
Immediately.
It's terrible out here, dog.
Generation right now after 2023 and so on is Generation Alpha.
Oh, Generation Alpha. What alpha they are? They not built like no alphas.
They're not built.
They not built like no alphas, and they say the future is in their hands, and I really highly doubt that. I doubt that for sure.
We all gonna die.
Yeah, they soft,
Man.
they soft, emotional. They emotional. The parents that even grew up with consequences and whoopings and punishments and things taken away and stuff like that. They raising these kids to be soft. But don't get me wrong, society got a lot to play in that, man. The government got a lot to play in that by making these laws and rules and regulations that you can't do with your child, and it's wild, man.
I mean, at the same time, I get it because there's some parents out here that really do be abusing their kid and not feeding them and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
But to learn right from wrong and having your kid yell at you and you can't do nothing about it because of the government and shit, that's some bullshit in my eyes.
Oh, for sure. I'd rather the parent discipline now, only discipline, not abuse, because those two things they on a thin line.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people get that misconstrued,
Yeah.
for sure. So discipline your child for something they did wrong, and
Exactly.
understand, explain to them, hey man, you did this wrong. This is your consequence. Your consequence can be lack of snacks or lack of electronics,
Mm-hmm.
or a whooping, like a punishment in that sort. But now. I feel like they don't know what consequence is,
Mm-mm.
and they take advantage of it. So they feel like they can do whatever they want. And don't get me wrong, you can do whatever you want, but also remember there's a consequence. Because as soon as you get out their mom's house or your pop's house and you go do whatever you want, that consequence can be extremely bad or extremely good. It depends on what you do.
Exactly.
And
I think it's better to learn in the household instead of learning outside of it.
oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. Because, you learn outside the household, it's going to be a whole different world for you.
And life is real.
Yeah.
Life is real, bro.
Gas prices, house market going up, bro. Y'all ain't even worried about that yet. But
Food,
man.
it's crazy. But these kids though definitely feel entitled. and feel like they untouchable. Like that's what it really feel like untouchable. There's no, I'm not going to get in trouble. My mom not going to do nothing because I got this backing me up. Meaning the schools or the government or a neighbor, a nosy neighbor that don't understand that you need to discipline your child so he won't be out in the world going crazy.
Man, I hate them.
Yeah.
Them nosy neighbors, bro.
Nosy
Stay in your business, bro. Please. Y'all don't understand nothing that's going on over here at all.
They don't. I don't know, man. When we was raised, I was on punishment for about 2 years. I ain't gonna lie, man.
2 years?
2 years. It was like a light 2 years, but it was real. It was real. Hold on, man. We got a Chaz.
We got a chance.
Chaz, we doing a podcast right now, bro. We doing a podcast, bro. Say what up to the podcast. You feel me?
What up, podcast?
Cheesy Chaz.
We talking about entitled kids. What you think about entitled kids?
They need their ass beat.
Hey, what you said? Why you feel like need their ass beat? Like why do you feel that?
Because that's the only thing that can humble them.
You think so? But some kids enjoy that. So you feel like ass whooping is the only punishment that you can give a child that's misbehaving or not listening?
Nah. Because some of that stuff just goes straight through them.
Facts.
That's a fact.
And it can make them. It can change the person. I want to say personality or just being in general. Like you can change that person by beating them for something that you did. Yeah, you can like they feel desensitized, if you want to say, to things of that nature. Like pain ain't mean nothing. It's okay. I got used to that. I used to get that as a little, and it become that's a curve of abuse too when you feel that. But I feel like with the kids saying whatever they want to their parents or how they want to talk to other adults, like back then, elders was a real thing. Like respect your elders. Like no matter what, we had that in growing up. But now these kids to the day, they don't even know what elders are. Like.
Man.
They look at elders like, hey, fuck you type shit. And
And it's levels to entitlement, too. Because, like, it's some kids I know that are entitled, like, materialistically, but they're well behaved. But that new PS5 drop tomorrow, their parents are getting that. And they're expecting that shit to be sitting on their front table when they get out of school. Like,
yeah.
they're that. And then there's kids who feel entitled just with everything in life.
Facts.
I think what comes with that too is that parents, like, they don't know the boundary between, like, they try to be their friend instead of their mom or their dad.
Their role model. Their
Yeah.
fucking role model. They need to be a person that's teaching another human how to be a human. And they feel like, hey, that's my best friend because all these other people fake out here. And that's stem off into society, which is another topic that we can go into and go into depth for sure. Because society just in general is broad. Like we can go crazy with society. And I'm gonna try to stay on topic of entitlement kids, entitled people. And like you said, you gave two different options of entitlement. You gave two different things of two examples. I'm not gonna say options, two examples of entitlement. And those are great examples of definitely entitlement for sure.
No, yeah, that
Expecting something and you didn't do nothing to do, like what? Huh?
But you just went to school.
You expect this? Like you expect your light switch to come on when you flick that motherfucker.
Right.
You didn't do nothing to do that though, but you expect it to happen. Like I get that's crazy. Hey man, shout out to Chaz for calling in, bro. It was not planned. Trust and believe it was not planned, but she definitely have her insight on the topic. I appreciate you, dog. I'll let you in a minute, my guy. So yeah, Chaz came in with some great.
That shit was like, it seemed like it was planned, but swear to God, it wasn't.
It was not planned. I did not tell her to call me. I didn't tell her nothing. But in the future, we definitely will have guest calls, people coming in, talking with us, expressing their point of view or their opinions and how they feel about the topic at hand, for sure. But
Definitely follow us on TikTok. I don't know the name yet.
yeah, we gonna get it right.
It's right there.
It's
Follow us on
where he
TikTok.
said. Please follow us. We gonna get it crazy. We gonna have y'all come in and chime in every blue moon. We gonna try to get some outside opinions, some other, like she just came in and changed the whole the dynamic of the topic, because I forgot about entitled kids of just they well behaved, but they expected it because they well behaved.
That's a fact.
And we was talking about the
That's a
bad
fact.
kids. We was
We
talking
didn't even get
negative
to the good
about
kids,
We
yeah.
didn't even talk about the good kids that's entitled, which they shouldn't be entitled because hard work definitely pays off. But You don't supposed to expect it because you worked hard. If you expect it because you worked hard, you're not doing it for the right reason.
Exactly.
In my opinion, I mean, you might have a different opinion. I don't know.
Nah,
You feel like
I feel the same way. I feel like just because you are good doesn't mean you deserve everything that you. It's like kind of humbling yourself in a way. I mean, at the same time though, kids don't really get that until like I'm saying
you're supposed to
again.
be taught that. That's
Exactly. The parent the role model has to push that upon a kid to understand and learn thing. It's literally the whole thing, bro. These fucking bugs are gonna be attracted, dog.
It's light, but we ain't got no mosquitoes out here. It's too cold nowadays. Hopefully they gonna chill out.
You wanna see that big ass mosquito that was
That's one of them daddy long legs buddies, dog. They good. They peoples. You feel me? They peoples. You feel me? This is real, authentic. You feel me? If we gonna be, but yeah, guys. Entitlement is real as hell. Punishments need to be more expressed.
I got a question. Do you think entitlement ties in with privilege, like the white privilege type shit? You think that ties in with it, or you think that's like a different?
No, you can definitely tie it in for sure. But that's what she was saying. Like it could be the well behaved, but if you were used to it, like it's nothing else that you was taught, and I feel like that's not entitled because that's all you was taught. But if you go outside of your circle, I want to say your family or your friends or people that know that you was like that, I feel like that's privilege to the other people. Like, so say for instance, I got my circle and I was raised in I don't want to say big house. I was just raised well. I was raised wealthy with no worries. I didn't worry about robbing Peter to pay Paul. I didn't have to worry about all that. And then you was raised in poverty, or you was raised, but you good, but you struggling type deal.
Yeah.
And I come around and I'm like, hey man, I got it. Don't worry about it. Or I expect you to pay for it because I'm never used to pay for shit, and I used to have a card or somebody else pay for it for me or open the door for me or something like that.
Right.
I feel like that's entitlement in her way that she was explaining to it. But in my way, I feel like it's privilege. I feel like it's privilege and not shit. That's why you put the cap on there, man. I feel like that's more privilege than entitlement. Like privilege when you in a greater position. I mean, you in a better position than the next person, and they pick you because you in a greater position of the next person, or you getting more recognition because you in a greater position than the next person. I feel like that's privilege, not entitled. Yeah. I feel like entitled mean you expected some shit to be like, nigga, I work this way. Like I think it's a lot of privileged people that feel entitled for sure. Let me put this thing on, bro. Where I was at before I was rudely interrupted by these ashes. Yeah, I feel like privilege is more so you was raised in the more hierarchy society, I guess you want to say, or economy, however you want to put it. You was raised up there and you get chosen because you was raised there. I feel like that's privilege. And it's sometimes people entitled that they thought they was raised up there, and it's a person that's not up there and they busting their ass, and they know they busting their ass, and the people who up there who didn't really bust their ass but they did type deal, and they feel like they deserve that shit, or it's supposed to give to them. Like, no, nigga, you supposed to earn that type of shit.
See, you still gotta work for it.
You gotta earn that shit, bro. And a lot of people is different in the world that, and from privilege to entitled. A lot of people different. Me, I feel like I
was just about to ask, what do you think you are?
I'm privileged. I'm privileged as fuck right now. I promise. I feel like I worked my way to this position for sure. For sure. Definitely for sure. My mom bust her ass to get me to this position. Like, I bust my ass. Like, the people around me, I gotta give some respect to the people around me that bust their ass to get me to the position I am. I feel like I am privileged because there's a lot of people that's misfortune right now. That's not living like this. Maybe they great. Like they spirits is great. They enjoy it. They feel like they comfortable in their area they in. But for me, I feel like I have bettered myself to be in this position to be like, okay, I'm good. I feel good. I'm privileged to live in this place and to enjoy it and share it, of course. Entitled, I don't feel like I'm entitled at all. How you feel? You feel like you entitled?
I feel like I'm entitled to my own opinion, but
oh yeah, that's for sure. For sure.
Nah, I'm definitely I'm still like this shit right here, this whole podcast and stuff, me having this camera, these lights, all that stuff, bro. I bought some of this stuff, but I was also given some of this stuff too. So it's like, but I also know that I got people's like What's it called? What is
Support.
it? Yeah, that and like I know that I'm good because I don't like expect things in
You're not
return.
entitled. You don't. You're not entitled. You feel. I feel. Sorry to cut you off,
No, you're good.
but I feel like you probably one of the number one homeless person that I know for sure. You laid back, cool, understandable, thankful. Like you. Oh man, you well behaved, well respected. Like you love loving.
Mm-hmm.
You love giving. You hate receiving. I swear he hate receiving, y'all.
Swear to God.
We try to get his mother everything, and he
I'm like,
hate
bro,
receiving.
nah, I'm good, dog.
He hate receiving, but it's great that he do that because we enjoy doing it more. Because he don't enjoy receiving it, but we enjoy doing it because he not expecting us to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So he not entitled to us. He not entitled for the shit that we do for him. Not saying I'm saying we as the community around him
Mm-hmm.
that we do for him, and that's a great attribute to have in his life for sure.
Yeah, man.
He's a
And
very
a lot of it goes to like my mom raising me, but at the same time, me taking initiative and knowing like literally what's right and what's wrong in a situation, bro. I learned that by myself in a way, and a lot of people, and it's different opinions because some other people may think this is right or this is wrong,
right.
but I use common sense. like, come on, bro. If you don't know what common sense is, you can look up the definition. Um, and figure it out. But like it comes down to that too. Like I use a lot of common sense. Like bro, like I would want to be treated like this because I treat people like this too.
See, now that's entitlement.
Is it?
That's entitlement.
But I'm not expecting them to treat me like that.
Right.
You understand?
Okay. All right.
I'm not expecting them to treat me like that, but I treat people the way I would want to be treated.
That's a great thing. I mean, that's a great thing to think about. But but expecting somebody to treat you like that is definitely entitlement.
That's entitlement.
And you can hurt yourself in the long run thinking that way, and you can fuck yourself up that you be like, oh my God, I did X, Y, and Z for the person. First of all, you got it off the wrong. You got that idea of treating somebody this way to expect something.
Exactly.
It's a wrong thing to think because you're gonna hurt yourself in the long run because you overdoing something that they probably don't even appreciate, or they probably do appreciate and they will take advantage of. That I had to learn that later on in life. For it took a while to learn. While I was on a truck, it took a while to learn to treat people how you want to be treated, but at the same time keep that innocence of I'm treating you this way because this is me. And if you feel like I'm doing me wrong, then I have to exit the situation, or you exit the situation. Like you really, because people take advantage of those people who feel like, okay, yeah, I peeped it. I peeped that you treated me like that. I know he got me, or I know she got me. That's bad thinking, bro. You gotta always fend for yourself and always think for yourself, but always treat people with respect with that.
Always.
For sure.
Always.
As if you don't, then you're a bad person. I feel that you're a bad person. I'm not saying that you are. I feel that you.
No, you bitch, you bad. All y'all bad people. Fuck y'all. Cancel.
Almost. First episode, y'all all bad, man. Fuck all y'all, man. Fuck your kids. Fuck everybody, dog. Because you entitled badass kids, bro. That's why we got on this topic. Because kids are disrespectful. Elders should be a real thing, bro. I didn't get to this age for me to get disrespected by a 9-year-old or an 8-year-old and their parents standing right over them while they cussing me the fuck out.
Not saying nothing.
I'm not doing that, bro. I have made it to this age because I listened to the people that was above me and my elders, and they gave me the reason to respect them. I said, man, I'm all over the place. But yeah, keep that.
What you think about like the single mama like households nowadays? Like
I'm biased. That's a biased topic for me.
I know. I'm saying not like back in the day though. I'm talking about like today, like today's mothers.
Oh, today's mothers is they got OnlyFans, bro. They don't need a man for real. They feel like financially they good because they got OnlyFans and they can sell feet, hair, toes, boobs, stomach pictures. Like these women can sell anything on their body parts and they're good. But not saying all of them like that because there's some great single mothers out there. I know a few.
Yep.
I got a close few in my circle that I know that's doing wonderful for themselves. I mean, they struggle a little bit. Who don't? I mean, it's people with two people in the house and they still struggling. Either it's financially, emotionally, or physically. Like they struggling. No matter what, a struggle is a struggle, and a lot of people go through them for sure. But a single parent household now today, I feel like I just said, like I started, I'm biased. because I was raised in a single parent household, single mother household, and I get a lot of people saying, hey, that can definitely be another segment, you feel me? Like, because a lot of people don't feel like women can raise men, and a lot of men can't raise women. Like, it's hard. I mean, they feel like you're going to be missing something. How you know you missing something if you never had it? You feel me? Like, you can't miss something that you never lost. Like, you can't. I feel like it shouldn't be that. Like, how can you miss space, nigga? It's how can you miss the space that's never occupied? Like, to today's single parents, hey, you gotta be strong, bro. Hey, these kids they got too much power behind them, meaning the government, like I said earlier, not trying to repeat it, but like the government and the school systems and the neighbors, shit, your parents or your friends that's in your circle that's always getting on your ass about, hey, you shouldn't do that to your kid, or you should do that to your kid. Now you conflicted. Right. Raise the kid how you feel that the kid need to learn discipline, responsibility, consequences. Those 3 things in life, I feel like you can go far if they understand those. That's a part of common knowledge. Because if you know discipline, you know it's a consequence. That's the second one behind whatever the fuck you do. It can be good or bad. So you teach people that shit. Respect. If you don't respect somebody, then how you gonna move forward in life? You can't move forward in business. Can't move forward in your job. Can't move forward in social life. You can't move forward at all if you don't have respect. It can be respect of such a, okay, I respect your opinion. I respect the way you live in life, your livelihood. I respect all of that. But I'm gonna respect myself and stay away from something that I disagree with. Stay away from you, bitch. I'm gonna respect myself to stay away from you because I feel like you not the right energy or vibe or however you want to say it nowadays to go disrespect my morals for you. Like, if you doing something, hey, power to you. I feel like, hey, that's not for me. I'm gonna stay out there. Cool. That's cool. Like, all my friends do that. We all good at that. I don't like going out. I don't like drinking. I got a friend that like going out and drinking. Like, I'm good on that. I don't like smoking no more. I said it live. Feel me? I said it live.
I'm putting that in there.
I said it live. But I'm gonna smoke this week because my family coming. You feel me?
He's a social smoker.
Now I am for sure.
He's not like a heavy smoker. He's a social smoker.
But drinking, that shit dead.
That was a good little 30-minute.
Oh, for sure. I feel like I talked a lot.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
And then nothing wrong with that, bro. You got some shit to get off your chest. That's what the whole podcast, the whole Backyardigans thing is. That's all I gotta say. Low key, I want to do a remix of that song.
Yeah,
we put it in the intro, like that type shit, and then segue out with the song. That shit'll be lit. But again, y'all, make sure y'all go. Y'all follow us on TikTok. Well, I'm gonna start posting some clips on there. Funny little shits from the podcast. But yeah, man, that's it for today, man.
First episode.
Little short one. Just have everybody know what we here to talk about and stuff, how unfiltered we are. We really don't give a fuck. Our opinions are our opinions, first and foremost. But at the same time, we kind of lenient. We see all perspectives in a way. So that's what I really like about when he told me about the idea. That's what I like about it, because when we have talks anyway, bro, we see other people's perspective, but we do have our own opinion about it and stuff. So like, why not do this shit in a podcast and speak our minds, speak our voices and shit.
And I know I got crazy amount of family and friends that their opinions is valid for sure. Oh my, you guys I can't wait to express and show that, hey man, we listening and we paying attention out here in this world, bro. Like, we not just sitting in a home and just twiddling our thumbs and not living life. But
I think that's how a lot of people, especially, like, I'm not gonna say see me in a sense, but sometimes I don't speak out on stuff, but that don't mean that I don't pay attention, bro. I'm like one of those people that I will listen, listen, and then just sometimes I don't have anything to say until like later. And that, I think that's what this podcast is for too. So if I have some shit to like get off about certain type of shit, then I'm gonna get it off on here. I'm one of those people that, you know how you have like a quick rebuttal with somebody like John on you and shit. Yeah. I'm not that nigga.
Oh, I'm that guy.
I'm not that nigga.
I'm that guy.
I can't come up with it quick, but when I get home, nigga, I'm just like, bro, I should have killed that shit. Oh, bro. But yeah, that's really what this for me. This is what this podcast is for. And yeah, I can't wait to express some more shit. To be honest, that's all I got.
Yeah, man, we trying to run it up, y'all. We trying to get everybody that's that's our age, that's below our age, that's older than us. I want to hear everybody. I want to hear everybody opinion on everything. Like I need y'all to tap in, man. Show us that we ain't the only people in this motherfucker that we feel,
Mm-hmm.
or our little group that we have, or the people that we talk to every day. I want to know how y'all feel. Like I be in the house all the time. Don't get me wrong, but I read. I do so much research. Don't get me. A lot of it be false. A lot of it be true. But I do my research and try to understand that some of this shit out here is crazy as fuck. Not gonna lie.
No, real shit.
And a lot of people mindsets is crazy as hell too. Like they losing it. They losing it out here. So I'm trying to bring it some of these people back. Me and my boy Jay, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
Jay Den, you feel me? We
Yeah.
got to get it together.
For real.
Ballhead EJ.
You already know the vibe. That's on Twitch right there. That's all I gotta say.
Ballhead
About
EJ
that.
for sure.
I do photography as well. That's my main gig, to be honest. So my Instagram is right there. And then you got his Twitch. All that shit will be linked down below. So if you want to support us in any other way besides this podcast, then just do that.
Oh yeah, tap in. If you want to be
Appreciate
called in, man, just DM us. Let us know. We can tap you in on the phone call or FaceTime or so, or add you to a video chat. We gonna figure it out and have you on a podcast with us talking about your opinion. We gonna definitely get some different segments in here so we can get people opinions out here for sure. We need to hear what y'all talking about
No, real talk.
for sure. No argumentative. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be disagreement sometimes, but hey, it's all love. Trust. It's all love. Don't
For
take
real.
nothing personal.
For real.
None personal. My opinion is my opinion. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Feel me?
If that nigga say fuck no, just don't take it personal. I understand that.
For
That's all
sure.
I gotta say, bro. But yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I don't even know how to do an outro yet, cause
Bro,
we
we
don't
gonna
got
figure
a
it out,
name
bro.
yet.
We gonna figure it out, bro. It's the bones, man. We ain't got our meat and flesh yet, but this the bones. You feel me? We gonna get it together, people. I can't keep saying meat around my dog, cause he got on my head about meat. Pause.
I wasn't even looking like that. I wasn't even thinking like that no more, bro.
Pause.
That's only on the game, dog.
A swell time. I hope y'all enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be more and more and more. We gonna apply that pressure on you guys. We're gonna try to get out 2 a week.
2 a week.
2 a week.
All right.
Try to get out 2 a week, y'all. We'll holler at y'all. Thanksgiving next week, so shit,
We
we
off.
had this one. We had this one for Thanksgiving. You feel me? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, man.
Happy
Enjoy your
Thanksgiving.
family and friends, man. Yeah.
Yes.
Make sure y'all say y'all thankful for it. Don't feel entitled for this food that's on your table.
I think.
Don't feel entitled, man. It's a privilege to have that. Trust and believe. It's a privilege to have that food on your table and the people around to share with.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of people that don't have that shit. So definitely bless your people and say thanks to the people that's there to enjoy this time with you.
My nigga, bro. He a natural. We out of here.
Let's get it.